Okay guys, so we are back in Five Nights TD. And for this video, we are going to be using the new highest DPS unit. What this means is that the brand new Forgotten Sparky unit is now in the game, and it is the highest DPS unit. So we are going to be max boosting it, taking it against Endless mode, and seeing how far we can make it. But before we get into it, let me introduce you to him. So this is Shiny Sparky with Vengeance. His passive is called Power Hungry. Attacks hit up to 3 different targets, gains plus 0.5% extra damage per enemy killed up to plus 50%, and gains plus 0.5% extra damage for every 1 base HP lost. His stats are also completely maxed out and glitched, giving him plus 20% damage, plus 15% range, and minus 10% cooldown. The type of unit he is Chain. He get up to 100,000 damage. His range can get as high as 40, and his cooldown can get as low as 1 second. Okay guys, so once again, the point of me introducing you guys to this unit is to show you guys what this unit looks like with raw stats, no boost, none of that on it. But I'm honestly really excited to try out this unit because I am hearing that it is extremely overpowered. And it is the newest Forgotten unit, and I have not used it yet, so I'm really curious to see how good this #1 DPS unit really is. But anyways guys, before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So let's go ahead and pick Endless 5 once again, and go ahead and click vote. We are not on night 5. We do this every single video. Alright guys, so we are now in the game. Let's go ahead and choose the hardest modifier once again. And if you guys take a look around, oh crap, I kind of forgot to pause the wave. Let me pause the wave and clear the enemies real quick. You guys can see that I have a crap ton of money and I have a lot of base HP. Now let me explain the rules like I usually do before we actually fully get into this. So if you guys look to my left and you look at the exit, if anything touches the exit, I will start placing infinite Sparkies down. But as you guys can see, I can only place 1 Sparky at the moment. So for example, we are going to be only placing 1 Sparky down, as you guys can see right here. And once something finally gets through the exit, we are done. All right, we're going to be uncapping the placements, as you guys can see on my admin panel, and we are going to be spamming a crap ton of Sparkies down. Anyways, let's unpause the wave and let's get into it. And the reason why I do maxed out HP though, guys, wait, why is he not doing any damage? That is very weird. What in the world? Oh no, don't tell me bro's glitched. Hold on, let me restart. All right guys, we are now officially back in the game. I'm now going to be maxing him out just real quick. For some reason, it's showing that he's not doing any damage. I don't know why this is. Oh wait, I think it's because we have a high base HP. Oh wait, I think I understand. So you guys might already know that his passive is actually affected by how much HP we have on the base. So let me set it to 100. Okay, yeah, I see now. All right, never mind. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit harder than the other times, guys, because we're not gonna really be able to test if something is able to hit the exit or not. So let's just say at wave 100 is whenever I'm gonna start placing more Sparkies on the field. Okay, that's what we'll do, because I keep on forgetting that the less base HP we have is actually the more damage he does. So if we were to obviously increase this, he would be doing no damage at all. If we were to put this on like 1 base HP, or I think 5, because that's like the lowest you can go, he would be doing an absolute crap ton of damage, which I think we honestly should do it in this video. I'm just really scared of dying. But as you guys already know, the reason why we usually do high HP is just due to the simple fact that, well, you know, endless is not really endless. It's more so like wave 180, wave 190. So by the time wave 180 or 190 comes along, my goal is to have a bunch of different Sparkies placed down and just absolutely clap the frickin' boss into a million frickin' pieces. Because, for example, the Valkyrie Chica, that was the highest DPS unit in the past, is now like the #6 best DPS unit in the game. So that means that Sparky is like higher than the Valkyrie Chica, which is absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure he does chain as well. I can't remember exactly. But we do have our trusty calculator to the left of our monitor, and you guys cannot see it, but I'm currently calculating DPS. Sparky is currently doing 1,631,560.7 damage per freaking second. That is with one singular unit. I want you guys to keep that in mind. Now, I mean, we could get developer on him, right? Which in reality would make his DPS absolutely insane. And I know I just said that we could get developer on him, but actually we can't, because we cannot do that anymore as content creators. But I do think that there is a developer one out there that does exist. But again, we do have max stats on him. We have shiny, we have vengeance, and we have the best freaking boosters in the game. There's not really much else we can do to make him good. But now let's actually go over his stats. So he's doing 590,000 damage. Actually, wait, no. He's doing 590,625 damage every 0.362 seconds. And then his range is 111.8, which is really good, by the way. That is absolutely insane rage. Also, I'm gonna actually place a crying child right here, because I keep on forgetting to place our slowing in these videos, because it's like highly important. Oh my god, I just realized that he just one-shotted that boss. Oh my god, I don't think you guys realize how insane 1.6 million damage per second is, because obviously we're gonna keep his DPS pulled up, and then whenever we actually end up placing more of him, which I'm gonna go ahead and uncap placements, but it still shows one at the bottom. But look, I can place another one if I wanted. But the main point is that we're going to keep on multiplying his DPS and calculating how much DPS we're really doing. And by the end of this video, we're probably going to end up having freaking 50 of these guys on the field. And no, I'm not over exaggerating. I'm not joking. There's going to be 50 of these dudes on the freaking field. I'm going to say at least 50, because it does all depend on how much he is struggling. So if he starts doing really bad, that's whenever I'm going to, you know, maybe pull the plug back just a little bit, and I'll probably end up changing our base HP to about 5, because if we were to do 1, it wouldn't count. You guys know that the less base HP we have, the better, okay? So if we were to put it right at 5, it would be the lowest that we would be able to go. And I don't think that the damage is going to show on his actual stats, but the damage will show whenever you are watching him obviously shoot people, because it will make it even more insane. I am curious though, okay? I do want to try something. Let's make our base HP 95, and let's see if his damage went up. Yeah, I don't think his damage went up. What about if I was to replace him? Yeah, his damage does not change, but in reality, his damage actually is changing. So, yeah. Anyways, though, it is now time to go over his design, his animations, all that good stuff. Now, for some reason in Five Nights CD, they don't seem to go out for forgotten units. Like, sometimes they do, okay, and they have a few, you know, pretty good ones, but other times we have stuff like this. Now, am I saying that this unit looks bad? No, I love the design of the unit, okay? This is a clean looking unit. I don't care what any of you guys say in the comments. This is a 10 out of 10 design right here. 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's right. I'm already rating the design. What are you gonna do about it? No, I'm just kidding. Please do not beat me up. But I really do like his camera that he's holding. It's actually very clean. But if we're going over animations, he doesn't really have much of an animation. Since a boss is about to spawn though, we are gonna get to actually see his AFK. Yeah, he kind of just stutters around a little. It's pretty clean. I would give the animations like a 7 out of 10 in my opinion. And yeah, he just two-shotted the circus baby. I'm 90% sure I didn't even get that on freaking camera. As far as VFX goes, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's nothing too crazy, but I do like the little laser beam that's basically coming from his camera. In my opinion, I think it's clean. I mean, as you guys can see, there's not really like a killing animation on the people whenever they die. It's mostly just like a nice little like blue ray, a nice little like blue beam. I mean, it's pretty nice looking, okay? You know, it's really not that bad looking. So Sparky is not a bad looking unit overall, but we are going to be placing him in this spot right here. But his range is going to come in handy a lot here, because he has literally 111 range, which is like overly, okay, just insane map control. Like insane map control for this map. And yeah, we just really love map control. It's freaking awesome. But I'm definitely not going to overhype it, but we are definitely getting pretty close to wave 100. I mean, we only have 40 waves to go. That should not take too long. I'm gonna run the 2x speed though, so maybe we could get to wave 100 a little bit faster, and then right whenever we hit wave 100, I'm just gonna start spamming these guys down. But I'm not gonna do too much, okay? I'm gonna base it off the boss's HP. So like, for example, the Unforgiving Nard. Oh my god, did he just one-shot it? What the heck was he? I don't even know. Actually, wait, I think it's because I'm on 2x speed, so he's shooting even faster. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So that means that he just did like 3 million DPS in 1 second, because it's basically doubling his damage per second. Okay, yeah. So he two-shots the Enard, actually. Yeah, that's right. Freaking two-shots him. I do not think I've ever seen a unit with this insane DPS. I mean, this is one of the most broken things I've ever witnessed in my life. I am gonna go back on 1x speed. I know a lot of people question me on why I do that, and it's because you know, I like to watch the game. It kind of just moves way too quick. I have to give you guys some content. Like, of course, like, I wouldn't just let you guys not have content. Anyways, though, the main point is that, like, I don't know why they don't go all out for forgotten units, because I didn't tell you guys this, but whenever I got the Sparky unit, only one of him existed. So what my point is that not very many exist of the Sparky, so it doesn't really make any sense for them to not go all out for such a rare unit. I mean, you know, I was expecting a lot more, I'm gonna be honest. But whenever we did review the update in last video, that one was pretty freaking cool. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. Those units and those VFX and those animations and those designs, they were very clean this update. I know that a lot of people were hating on it, actually. I personally thought that it wasn't even that bad, because they haven't been releasing very many updates. So at this point, any update that we get, I'm thankful for. Okay, I'm very, very highly thankful for. We are now on wave 85 though, and now we're just waiting to hit wave 100, and I'm pretty sure that the waves do go up to like wave 180. I'm not exactly sure on that, so do not quote me. But whenever we do get a point to where we are comfortable and we have a lot of forgotten Sparkies on the field, that is whenever I will change our base HP to 5, okay? Because in reality, if a regular enemy got by, I would be able to tank it. And if I went to 5 HP and an enemy slipped through, I would be absolutely cooked. All right, 4.28 million HP on this boss. Let's see what we can do. Holy crap, he just 5-shotted it. He just 5-shotted it. Oh my god. Dude, that is the most broken thing I've ever freaking seen in this game. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, this freaking Sparky unit's absolutely freaking broken. I'm really curious to see on what 50 Sparkies are going to do to the last boss. This is gonna sound very interesting and very crazy, but like the last boss, I'm pretty sure has like above 200 million, if I'm not mistaken. So in reality, it should take them a few seconds, but again, I don't really know. I don't know how many of the Valkyrie Chicas that we ended up placing. I think that Valkyrie Chica ended up holding her own all the way until like wave 120, and then we did finally end up getting hit, and then after that, it kind of just I think we ended up placing like 10 to 20 of her. I really have no idea, actually. She was the first you know, unit that actually killed the last boss like ever in our videos, and look at this. Oh my god, she was the first unit that ever killed a boss in our videos, or the last boss, and she was the highest DPS unit at the time, and now we have a new highest DPS unit. So for example, he's probably going to kill the boss a lot faster, so maybe I'll take it a little bit lighter on the placements, but we'll just have to see. We now have 3 Sparkies down. We're gonna actually turn around and get 5 of them, and we're gonna see what we do to the boss next time. We're gonna even go as far as 2xing the enemy health. So what this does is this, yeah, it multiplies the enemy HP by 2. So for example, the next freaking boss that comes out is going to have 2 times the regular HP that he or she would usually have. Oh, it's the circus baby. All right, yeah, circus baby. It says 5 million, but look, it went up to 10 mil. They killed a 10 mil boss that fast? Oh nah, there's 5 of them on the freaking field. Hello? Okay, let's go up to no, let's go up to 5x enemy HP, okay? And then we're gonna turn around and we're gonna place about 10 of them, I think. So let's get 5 on like each side, okay? So we have 1 2 3 4 5 over there. Let's get another one right. Come on, let me place them right there. Thank you very much. So we now have 10 Sparkies down. As you guys can see, it says 10 out of 1. I have 5 times the enemy HP. Let's see what we do to this next boss, because you guys know whenever I'm given an admin panel in any game, I cause absolute freaking chaos. Do not give me admin panels ever. Devs, if you are watching, you made a very, very, very big mistake. All right, how much HP? 42 million. Oh my god. Yo, that was actually disgusting. Okay, now the LOL bits are coming out. Now, you guys already know how I am about the LOL bits. Now, I know that that's not actually how you say it, but if you are new to this channel, channel. I do pronounce the LOL bits as LOL bit because it's just freaking hilarious. Anyways, though, let's get 2 more on this side because as you guys can see, it is getting pretty difficult. The LOL bits are making it decently far. And you see, nobody makes it past Sparky, all right? Because he's freaking Sparky. Who do they think they are trying to get past my freaking king over here? So let's actually get, for example, let's get like 20 of him down. So I think that we can get 2 more over here, and I think that should be good right there. And then we're gonna get 1 more right there. We're gonna get 1 more right there. Okay, now we should have 20 of them down. And this guy is going to have 5 times the HP, so 60 million HP boss died in like 2 seconds. Oh my god. So if we go back to regular enemy health, okay, and you know what, since I know, okay, and for example, right, I did say that we were going to be placing 50 Sparkies on the field. Are we still going to be doing that? Yes, we are. However, I'm gonna add a little bit of a twist to it, and I'm gonna just multiply the enemy health by a pretty good amount. And the reason on why I'm gonna do this, guys, is I think, you know, it's a pretty obvious reason. I mean, for example, the Sparky is extremely over freaking powered, and I know that even if we have 20 of him down on the field, I am confident that we can kill a 200 million HP boss. Maybe it's just me, but we had a 60 million one die that freaking fast. Imagine what it's gonna be like with 50 of these dudes on the freaking field. Look, I don't even have them maxed out. 26 million HP boss, look, and fried. I mean, literally just out of existence. All right, so let's get a bunch of them down. All right, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna upgrade them separately this time because it shouldn't really take that long. I mean, I'm not gonna go through the whole unit manager thing. That is gonna be way too entirely hard. So let's actually just go through. Let's spam max out all of them real quick. Shouldn't really take us that long. I will actually end up going over them after though. So do not worry, guys. Okay, do not worry. All right, and they're all almost upgraded already. Come on. Let's get to it. All right, hold on just a second. Let's scroll through here. Let's make sure we got all of them. Yes, we did. We got every single one of them. Now we just need to place 2 more just like so, and we now have 50 maxed out Sparkies on the field. 62 million HP, and yeah, it's just gone. I mean, yeah, it's just freaking gone. I mean, that is genuinely, oh my god, like that is sickening. Let's do 5 times enemy HP. Okay, so for example, the last boss is going to be very overpowered, but since I am very confident, I'm going to change our max health to 5. Okay, boom, our base HP has been changed to 5. So if we do end up suffering from a hit, we are going to be cooked. Again, these LOL bits are making it out of the spawn just a little bit, so I'm a tad bit scared to an extent. I think that they have like 32 million HP though, so you know, it's a little bit freaking scary. I'm gonna be honest here, I'm kind of freaking scared, but I think that that's what we're gonna stick with. Okay, we're gonna see if we can kill the boss. Okay, and it's gonna have times 5 HP on it. So 97 million HP goes all the way up to 480 million, and this is how fast a 480 million boss dies. Oh my god. So for example, guys, the last boss, right, has like 200 million HP. If we times that by 5, that is a lot. Okay, that is not a little amount. He's gonna have over 1 billion HP, so it's gonna be pretty freaking broken if I do say so myself. Anyways, though, we do officially have 50 maxed out Sparkies on this field. We have put our base HP on 5, so Sparky is doing the maximum amount of damage that he is able to freaking do right now. Now, it is like overly broken, but now I'm going to do what I was talking about at the very start. I'm going to times one of their DPSs, right? Like his regular DPS, which is 1.6 million. I'm going to times that by 50, and oh my god, we are doing 81,578,038.6 damage per second. So we're doing 81 million damage per second. For example, 700 million HP boss. Look at that. Oh my god, just fried to the ground. All right, we're about to be on the last boss, so I am gonna change the enemy HP back to 1. You guys are probably like, what in the crap is he doing? I'm going to change it back to 5x before we get to the boss. I'm just a little bit scared of these LOL bits because they tend to be like very scary. I'm just gonna put it back on 5x. Who cares? We got this, guys, right? We got this. Oh my god, please kill them. Dude, this is super freaking frightening. Okay, no. Go back to 1x. Go back to 1x, please. Okay, I'm gonna just try and slow it down a little. Once we get to like wave 179, like right as it gets to wave 179, I'm gonna place 5x HP again. All right, let's get the 5x HP and boom. All right, 5x HP is back on. I'm a little bit scared. Please kill the LOL bits. Oh my god, dude. Okay, all right, wave 180. Here we go. We now have the last boss, 5 times HP versus 50 maxed out Sparkies. Max stats, fully boosted, shiny vengeance. Are we gonna be able to kill it? Oh my god, 200 million to go, 200 million to go. We're almost there. Oh, 38 million HP left. We lost. Dude, we almost got that. That would have literally taken half a second for us to get the rest of that. Oh my god, bro. GG's to our Sparky. Okay, guys, so I really did enjoy making this video. I'm not gonna lie, this video was absolutely insane. I mean, bro, we had 50 maxed out Sparkies on the field doing 81 million damage per second. That is absolutely insane. But on a real note, I thought that we were gonna kill the boss, but he had 38 million HP left. So for example, guys, if I would have placed like 1 or 2 more Sparkies, we would have actually ended up killing him. Like, I don't know how we didn't. We were so freaking close, bro. But anyways, guys, make sure to join my Discord server if you want daily updates on me, videos, or just want to join an active community in general. And also make sure to like and subscribe so I can feed my family. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.